Hi everyone. I thought I'd go live in the group today, seeing as I set the challenge for everybody. Wondering how anybody's getting on, if they've decided to do anything. I thought I would just waffle for a bit just to see if anybody's going to come on, because I thought, well, if I go live, people can ask me questions, maybe get some advice or whatever it is that you need to do for your challenge. So I am still retaining my air of positivity all the time and practicing gratitude, and every time I feel a negative thought coming in, I'm pushing it out the way, or I'm pinging myself with my rubber band or something like that. But I also wanted to tell you about a book that I've been reading. In fact, I just finished reading it this morning, and it's called The One Thing. Now, the reason why I bought this book was because I thought it would be good for me to, manage my time a little better, focus better on the things that I wanted to do, particularly with my work. But what I've discovered is that the one thing can apply to any part of your life. So it's like honing in on that one thing that's actually going to launch you forward to what it is that you want to do. So I think that's relevant for what I'm doing, with my clients and what maybe you guys want to do for your challenge. So when he talks about health, for example, where are we? Let's have a look. So here's some examples of questions that you can ask yourself to discover what your one thing is. So what's the one thing I can do to achieve my diet goals? What's the one thing I can do to ensure that I exercise? What's the one thing I can do to relieve my stress? So, it's all about small steps and taking one day at a time. And if you focus every day and thinking to yourself, I just have to do one thing to help me towards my October challenge or whatever goal it is. So, for example, one member of the group commented that they were going to concentrate more on their eating at the weekends. So every day, wake up on a Saturday and go, what's the one thing that I can do today to improve my diet? So I don't think anyone's going to come on right now, which is a bit of a shame, because I really wanted to answer any questions that you might have, or give you some advice on how to get started or find one thing for you. So yeah, not much else to say really this morning. I just wanted to help you out if you needed it. I know that Ramona is trying a daily meditation practice. She's also trying to get to bed a bit earlier, so that's really good. Since I've come back from Miami, I haven't got back into my exercise yet, but I know that I'm going to do that this coming week. Certainly been eating well. And just looking after myself. I'm another one who wants to start a meditation practice every single day. And I did actually start it before I went to Miami, but it kind of went out the window when I went to Miami. Life gets in the way sometimes, but you can get back on track, and that's what I intend to do with my meditation. So I've been giving myself a few days leeway of catching up on all the things that I need to do after being away for a week. And then I thought, right, well, back into my exercise. I'm going to get into a little daily ritual of getting up a bit earlier and doing some meditation and setting my intention for the day before I then have to go and change dog nappies and, all the things that I have to do first thing in the morning before I start work. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few hours in a day, and I'm literally going to block it off and concentrate on the one thing that's going to launch me a bit further forward in what it is that I want to do. So right now, for example, I'm writing a talk. I'm giving a talk next week. So all the other stuff's kind of backing up a little around me, but that's my one thing. So I'm concentrating on that. And the other thing that the guy says in the One Thing book is learn to say no and surround yourself with the right kinds of people. So, if you are trying to lose weight or, get fitter or healthier, any of those kinds of things, you don't want to be hanging out with people who are constantly trying to push cake in your face or saying, oh, go and have another drink, have some more chips. You want to be surrounded by people who are going to support you in your goals and help you achieve what you want to achieve. And the other thing is learning to say no. So you're not always putting yourself last. Okay, that's really, really important, and I emphasize this constantly with my clients. You know, if you always put yourself last, you can't look after the other people around you. And it's important to look after yourself. It really is. Anyway, so I will go. It's a shame no one came on, but maybe you can watch this later. And the book, by the way, is written by a guy called Gary Keller, Keller, and it's a New York Times bestseller, Wall Street Journal bestseller, and I just think it's brilliant. But anyway, hope you have a great day, great night, whatever it is you're going to do, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.